Hey guys, this is King Crimson Fight here to bring a brand new video. The gameplay is just in the background gameplay, so don't mind it. I'm here to talk about the YBA and Clam situation, because more drama has popped up, and right now YBA and actually talked in announcements on the Discord. I'll leave both the Discord link and the Google Docs, and like this is his paper saying about it. So like I would leave his like document on Clam leaving Your Bizarre Adventure or YBA. Anyways, I'm gonna show you some pictures. They should be popping up about right now. Well, anyways, from what the short version is, the reason that Clam left YBA from YBA, this is from one of the sides. I'm gonna go over both sides in a minute. I'm going over to YBA's first. Apparently before that, this is what when he started. He said, before I got started, I want to make it clear, I want to make a response survey to a developer, unless they go out of the way to create drama. That's the short version. And he's also asking to stop taking sides before both stories are told, which I do advise. That's a good idea. Anyways, let's start saying the reason he says in this document referring to Clam as Clam, so we get confused. That's why. Anyways, here it says to begin with the Snaily. I heard Snaily, or whatever you pronounce it, to rework the YBA assets. This isn't his words, by the way. So, which is insane amount of work because YBA has a lot of content, which I guess it kind of does, or it does. I mean, I wouldn't know compared to like I ain't the developer. And there's the point that people believe that Clam was a main developer. So apparently, from his side of view, Clam was not a main developer. He was just helping with small bugs. He was just all Clam had to do was easy and small part of scripting. What he had to do was piece together assets that are prepared from Snaily. This is form scripting called front-end scripting. This is what he says in the document, which it means that he only scripted what the audience sees. So basically, from what we all saw, it was only him scripting, even though it wasn't. Meanwhile, the end scripting is opposite of that. Also, it's the main and hardest part of scripting. I'm not surprised people that did nothing because I handled the end scripting, which is not seen by the audience. I also found it most unfair for Snaily because people thought Clam did all the work when it was mostly Snaily. I don't know how to pronounce his name right. Snaily. I don't think that I'm saying it right, but whatever. People think Clam made half the stands in game, which only thing to help make endgame or magician's ready to kill Queen Bites the Dust Ruler, and only 1-star platinum reward. Also, Clam and I underpaid. Also, Clam said I underpaid him when I gave him $7,000, $7,000 plus dollars. Well, I'm not gonna go 2 million. I think that 2,220,000 Robux for all of that. Remember, Clam only did a small portion of work compared to what Snaily did. If that's actually true, I feel like that would have been good enough money. Clam told me he left because I took too long to add in his work and pay, and that I was lazy and did not care about. And that's what most people think about Uzu, but we don't know the full story because he has no touch with his audience. He doesn't talk to his audience that much. That's probably why that way. Anyways, let's continue reading. There are multiple things I have to say to this elsewhere. Clam is not only a liar but a hypocrite. This is in YBA's words. Alright? And here's why. Sam told me he has spent all nighters making assets for Clam to put together since their time zones are far apart, and yet Clam did not respect this at all. Snaily has spent countless times to work on stands that were tasked to make. I saw some of those images from Snaily on the announcements. I'll put them up about right now. Give you a minute. Pause and read because I'm going to continue. And arrange this continue. Right up. Okay. And Clam will randomly ghost him and wait 2 days of the deadline to finish up. These updates of being Clam being delayed was not purely purely by me. Sorry, that was just my throat. But mostly because Clam was lazy. Okay, it looks like so far from his perspective, it's Clam that's being lazy, not him. It is extremely, or maybe he's being a little bit, but it's mostly Clam, is what he's saying. It's extremely selfish of Clam to do this because he knew he's delaying a task and would lower Snelly's payments since they both have a deadline. And I also now realize that Snelly and Clam's deadline should be separate. Okay, that's good to admit your mistakes on some things. If he at least admits what he did wrong, that's fine. He's also pointing out what Clam did wrong, but from what I saw from the Clam side of the story, he said he did no wrong, which is not fully true. I don't believe that. I'm not going to fully believe what Uzekee said either, but I'm taking all this in consideration. Alright. Secondly, I admit it took a while to add in Clam's work, but that was because many reasons. I had not only had school, but a bad personal life situation. Which, if you guys don't know, I understand when people have bad life situations. I felt that way before, so I can agree to him on some level. But I understand that real life situations and like your personal life can be hard, and it's hard to do things. Alright. Secondly, I admit that it took a while to add in Clam's work. Alright, he at least admits that. But that was because of many reasons. I had not only school, but like I said, bad personal real life situation, which I have explained to Clam if he asked, instead of ditching YBA. Which, I guess because he did leave YBA, but he also left GPO, from what I know, as well. Designed to ruin my reputation. Another reason is that despite me telling Clam that his scripts were extremely messy, unoptimistic, and buggy, his scripting only got progressively worse. That's what... And also, he also says that I got demotivated. This is taking too long, so I'm just going to shorten it down a bit, because it's a pretty long one. And he said he only got... Uzekee got unmotivated during all the SIP, and he says he has scripters that after reading Clam scripts agree with him. He says he had to fix multiple bugs, which Clam took too long to even script. He was demotivated to add in his work, which to be honest, if it's actually true, then I would be too. And also said Clam also told me he needed immediate pay for other reason, and when he finally did, I did add his work and paid him immediately. Alright, to try to make me look worse, Clam said I did not care about him I can't really believe you try this. He gave 1,400 as soon as he told me he needed it for a real life issue. But every time he vented about his real life situation, I was there to try to help him do it. He said he would pay me back 1,400 USD by finishing a crazy diamond rework. That would have been cool, but we have nothing about that. And even Snelly said himself that he didn't even touch it, or he didn't even come close to finishing that. And just he still left without even getting close. And not decide me bringing it up again, but it's not surprising from what I've been telling you so far. Alright, this is the final page, or there's two final pages. It's just something about the camera bug. That's if a move is stone free, I'll be completely blunt. He apparently usually offered a way to do it for easier for Clam, but he said it was not that hard, especially with someone like Clam who had skills to do it. To put it simply, he was too lazy and found another lie to tarnish my reputation. Alright. This is, right now, most of what I'm saying. I'm not going to read any more, because it's already explained a lot. And it keeps on... and he keeps saying the main reason the long delay and stuff is because of Clam. The first place. He also says if you're reading this, Clam, stop creating unnecessary drama. Clarifying false rumors. Alright. In the section of false rumors other than Clam, the first one people believe he finished a crazy diamond rework. This is false. He only worked 3 out of 8 moves. Alright. Well, alright. And then the second move is that Clam is upset. He set it up soft and wet. I actually do want that stand, but in Purple Haze rework and Cream rework, this is also false. Clam is going to steal the efforts of other developers by saying this because Clam did all Clam did for soft and wet was more around assets and workspace that was made from other developers. And for Purple Haze and Cream Reworks, he did nothing. If I bring up some idea moves, I didn't even make it to the final move list. Oh. Also, you can find in Snailly's on Wars on the Clam situation in the YBA Discord server analysis. He volunteered to provide some screenshots of his DMs with Clam as proof. I would not be doing this unless Clam decides to deny any of what I said. Alright, that's so far mostly UZEKEE's side. You can go read it yourself. I read some of it. I think I read about half or a little bit over it because there's too much to put on entirely. I also put the announcements in for the Discord. I also leave the link for the Discord in the description as well. As soon as I figure out to do that, which it's gonna take a little bit, but I'm pretty sure I already did. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I would still put in pictures of it in the start or near the end of the video of what he meant. But anyways, guys, I hope you have a good day today. And peace. Also, I do want to go over the Clam situation a little bit since I'm mostly reading UZEKEE's and it's already taken most of the video. So the Clam, from what I was seeing on YouTube, from what he's saying, what UZEKEE's saying, he DM'd a bunch of YouTubers to tell him about his part of the situation. To like lie, apparently. I don't really know if that's true or not. Like, I'm not taking anyone's side because I don't feel like dealing with drama. I'm just announcing it to see what y'all think. But anyways, that's just the thing about it. From what I understand, like, Clam does DM some YouTubers that tell about his situation, and UZEKEE is claiming him to be a liar, and Snailly is too. So it ain't just UZEKEE this time. There's actually multiple people, and even Paragon himself came up about it. Not an announcement, but he's like trying to make sure people don't start drama immediately. So I have, to be honest, I say I'm no one else's side, but so far the evidence just proves more to UZEKEE being right. Because you gotta take in all the evidence. And I seen Clam on YouTube. I seen Clam on YouTube not DM YouTubers, like talk to YouTubers, and YouTubers talked about them DM him, so there's actual proof of him doing it. But anyways, that's just gonna be the end of the video. I wonder what your thoughts in the comments are, and peace.